Well, guys, what is up? Kevin here. Wrap up the week on YouTube. Yeah. So let's, I guess, sum up the week, and that's, I guess, the best way to sum it up is been sort of a seesaw effect. Some days I've been like really productive, and some days I haven't been. I think that the days I haven't been productive is mostly from like me, like I was like learning a little bit about like juicing and shit like that. So I think that took like about like 3 or 4 days, just like researching some recipes and shit like that. And yeah, juicing's actually pretty good. I've been enjoying it so far. Main reason I got into it is I got like a juicer for free. Friend gave it to me. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, got me a free juicer, and it's one of those Jack LaLanne juicers, so you can make some nice juice with that shit. So I was looking up some shit, how to use it, what type of vegetables use, and shit like that. After like researching, I want to like actually get a different juicer now to do some like different vegetables I want to juice. But for I guess a beginner juicer, it's really nice. I'm able to like juice carrots, celery, shit like that, and surprisingly, the claims are true. It gives you like more energy. It's not like a miracle cure where it's cures everything or like anything like that. It's just like a tool in the modern age to let you down more vegetables, get more vitamins, shit like that, and it spits out the pulp and shit like that. That's not really that useful in your body. So that's like the whole idea around it. So yeah, I've been juicing. Yeah. Enjoying it. Another thing that's I guess sort of holding me back is got a new job coming up, and getting ready for that. Researching stuff about healthcare, what I'm getting into. So getting prepared for that. Moving out from like a really physical job and into the world, saving lives. Right? No, not really. Just cleaning up after them so other people can save lives. Right? It's sort of the idea of it. So yeah, even with all that's been going on, I guess this week I've actually been still faithful to like making one video a day. I mean, sometimes like even now it's past midnight, but I sort of consider my end of the day around like 1:30 to 2 a.m. So that's when I tend to go to bed, and that's how I guess clock myself on making a video a day. A lot of times, right at night, right before I sleep. So just like my last Overwatch video, it turned out really bad. Yeah, that's how I time things, and even now didn't upload anything today, but still get that one video in, right? With that's the channel wrap up for the week, right? So yeah, let's get into what I did. Start things out. There's League of Legends, and it's actually a really brand new game mode. It's called Nexus Siege, and to be honest, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's pretty much like totally different from like how most of the League of Legends games play out, and it plays out more like an Overwatch match where you're like trying to get the best time in of like taking the objective. You get like 20 minutes max, and you try to like I guess get to their nexus within 20 minutes. Got the I guess inner turns down. There's no real jungling or anything like that, but it's full of action. I mean, they made it so like you get to like the end game a lot faster too. So the main role of the ADCs actually they work really well in this mode too. So pretty fun. There's no last hits. It's just all about like laning and pushing for that objective. So what's pretty neat is game mode's still going. I'm not sure if it went off in the middle of this week because I took a quick break from League of Legends around the middle of the week. I don't know. I really love the game, but here and there you got to take a break from it. I think I took about 3 or 4 days off from it, and I think like the past 2 days I've been back playing it a lot more. So just like what I did this past week, it's like a seesaw. You take a little break, and then go back stronger. That's actually like part of like a lot of the anime trainings. They say like you got to rest, son. You do that so you work harder. Don't feel guilty about taking a break. So yeah, I'm really going to probably do some more Nexus Siege this weekend. To be honest, it's a fun game mode, and unfortunately, like last week, I did like one of the best plays I ever did, and that's when I was playing as Ash and had maybe like 5 seconds left on the map, and I killed 3 people and killed their Nexus. So unfortunately, I didn't record it, and you know, League of Legends Replay, the little program I have or website. There's a website I go to sometimes look up past good gameplays. And it does have like a way to record this game mode. So unfortunately, that awesome game's gonna, I guess, be lost in time. I wish I recorded it. So I guess it goes to show you, record more often, and I guess your plays will be rewarded or something, right? But yeah, most of the time, to be honest, like I guess 70% of my matches I still don't record. It's a game I play for fun, and it's actually sometimes helps you out with recording live gameplays, but sometimes it takes away from the fun too. You just got like all that focus and shit to do. I don't know. I might try it again more often later on. You gotta, I guess, feel things out how you want to do things, right? And sometimes you don't feel like recording, don't do it. Just have fun, right? So after League of Legends, I actually got back into some Let's Playing. The Song of the Deep's was a key offered to me, but I'm actually committed to actually, doing a full Let's Play because it's like a really great game. I'm surprised like how good it is. The makers of Ratchet and Clank made the game. I know that, but it's a really nice story with the game. I got like a new ability, being able to get to new nooks and crannies within like the areas I've been exploring, so I'm able to get to new areas and open new doors and shit up like that. So I got the first boss down actually. When was the first boss? Yeah, the 15th, and unfortunately, like I haven't like been doing much more Song of the Deep content past that because been slacking, right? But I'm glad I did what I did with with what's going on this week with this game. And I'm probably going to plan on doing more of it later on. Just I don't have like much more on my review copy backlog. I'm at least committed to getting those review copies done, maybe 1 or 2 videos, and then going back to like the ones I really want to play later on. So yeah, I'm going to get back to this game eventually. Just I want to get on some good footing before I get back to it. So get there. One game I actually didn't get to last week, now that I think about it, is The Witcher. Had like a pretty big backlog of review copies and shit like that. So it took like a week off from Witcher. I'm probably going to get back to it because you take too long of a break from a game, you don't really feel like coming back. So I'm at least going to try to get 1 or 2 Witcher episodes in later on this week. But I'll see if that actually happens. Depends like how lucky I get with review copies and shit like that. Some weeks it's like nothing, and like stays nothing for like 3 weeks or something. Then all of a sudden, 5 or 6 freaking games all at once. So, you gotta fill things out, balance it out, go from there. So yeah, the next day's like a slack day, pretty much. Actually, I made like my first thumbnail I did in a while. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have Photoshop, and I went to like the graphic design forums and asked them if there was like anything like InDesign or Photoshop to make thumbnails with. That's at least somewhat on the same par as Photoshop. And I tried GIMP out. I tried this other program out. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find it. Oh, see, I can't find. You see my shit? See my mouse right there, but yeah, I was clicking around. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's Affinity Design. Yeah, I tried that. I think that's like an InDesign free version clone, and I don't know. I didn't really like it too well. The main problem with it is like you can't really like render backgrounds and stuff with it too much. So it's good for like places solid colors and like that, but I didn't really like the transparency stuff with it. And unfortunately, I can't afford Photoshop right now. So after I made this one thumbnail, it was like, don't have the fonts or anything with me right now. I'm just gonna wait till I can afford the Creative Cloud on sale. So yeah, I know I was in graphic design, so I do need to get back with the software I like. So next time I see a Creative Cloud sale, I'm going in on that bitch. So yeah, for now I'm just gonna forget about thumbnails. I'm mostly like trying to improve on some things with my YouTube before I like really take it too seriously right now. So for now, no more thumbnails. Also, like, of course, it was like a half-assed day too. I think it was one of them days I was just like the only person closing that night, at least my past job. But and yeah, I just had to get like that one Overwatch video in. I'm glad I actually made it. Didn't break like that streak where went by with a day where you didn't make a video. Actually, on that, I've done like some other things like drawing and shit like that every day. You just have to like have some habits you do every day if you want to actually do it. So, but I draw every day too. It actually brings me to, I guess, another idea I've been thinking about is like including like some really bad drawing on my channel. I'm thinking about like making like some really bad comics and shit like that and put them on my good channel and have like a certain comic day where all the comics come together and make a little funny story. We'll see. So yeah, I think thinking about that, I'm going to need like to get Photoshop, which I don't have. It'd make it a lot easier doing like transitions, and I'll be able to get Premiere Pro. I don't even have editing software right now, so I have to think of how to do it right. Okay, well, there's Overwatch, and then there was another game, Overwatch, the next day. And funny thing is, like I think I ended this Overwatch video thinking that'd be the only video I made that day. I think I made it earlier that day and released it later on in the evening. Nope. I actually made like 4 freaking videos on Militant. Oh, Militant, yeah. It's an ant pun, but yeah, this is somewhat a decent release on the PlayStation 4 and PC. It's made by like a Latin studio. It's probably like a small studio, but yeah, the team of people made it and they sent me a copy. I figured, I'll give them a good playthrough. I wasn't sure I'm going to do a full playthrough or not, but at least gave them a good video showcase and put some videos up. Got 4 videos in and did a pretty good streak of it too. The second stage started getting really hard. The main problem I've been like facing with games is just like controller issues. When I upgraded Windows 10, there was like I guess extra input issues that prevented me from playing Dark Souls, and unfortunately, I think this transition to this game too. So unfortunately, I couldn't use a controller. That would have made this game a lot easier. I think it's a lot easier to play platformers with a controller than mouse and keyboard, but I still got through the first 2 levels with mouse and keyboard, and I still might even do some more videos on this, but there's some other games I really want to get to. I mean, go and play so much when like 5 or 6 companies are offering like all these review copies, but I thought I'd do at least a decent play on this. Thinking about like doing a few more videos down the road. We'll see. I know I got some backlogs of some other games too. We'll get around to those when I get a chance to, right? But I say that, but then end up playing like The Witcher for like 3 weeks or something. Right? So after Militant, I did actually a day where I did like 2, I guess, review copies I put on the back burner, and playing these games, they were like actually really tough. And I had to like spend maybe an hour per game just like getting used to how to play them. The Line Dash video, I think, was probably one of the worst videos ever made. It's like there's only like so much you can add to a game that has like super basic functionality to it, but even when it's like so simple, there's some like really good depth to it. So that's probably one of the worst videos ever made. At least coming back to YouTube, but there's some like really bad shit if you like look years back and shit like that. But for my recent quality, that's probably like one of the worst videos ever made. But the Torch Cave playthrough, I think I was like starting to feel it afterwards, and You know, I actually did like one recording on that and had to scrap it. It was like just totally bad because, you know, sometimes when you're like trying to learn games and shit like that, and then like trying to record at the same time, it just doesn't work out. I was like stuck on this one area for like, I think 15 minutes just trying to like make a platform jump, and it just wasn't working out. But I went back and played it, and I did a lot better at it. I think got through that part in like within 3 takes or 3 tries, not takes. Got through that shit, blazed through it. Learned some new techniques too, and I think it made for a better video. So, you know, it always pays to practice up on this hard shit and get at least somewhat decent at for recording. That's what I did, and of course nobody watched it either. But I thought I did. It turned out decently for what it did, and that's what I was going for. And of course, the last video, another Overwatch video. That's all I did for that day, and unfortunately, that video, the sound wasn't working. That was like at 2 a.m., so it was probably the worst Overwatch video I did this week. But yeah, still actually somehow won that game, and I'll leave that. So yeah, that's what I did this week. I leave the floor open if you want to leave any comments or anything like that. Feel free to. Next week, probably more League of Legends, and I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, depends how the review copies and shit goes. So we'll leave it at that. Oh shit, 16 minutes. Shit, damn, I've been really going. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Rambled on shit. Went on about juicers and shit. All right, I'm out, guys. Later.